This message is for you. I know this is on me. I know I let you down. Trust me, I regret every moment of how I've made you feel. There isn't a day that goes by where I don't replay everything in my mind, wishing I could go back and do things differently. Wishing I could take back the moments that caused you pain, the silence that left you questioning your worth, the distance that made you feel alone, and the choices that made you wonder whether I ever truly cared. I know apologies don't erase what happened. I know words alone cannot heal wounds that took time to create. But I need you to know that I see it now. I see the hurt in ways I couldn't before. I see the tears you cried when I wasn't there. I see the disappointment you carried when I failed to show up for you the way you deserved. I see the strength it took for you to keep moving forward while carrying the weight of everything that happened between us. You gave me something rare. You gave me your trust. You gave me your heart. You gave me your patience even when I hadn't earned it. You loved me through confusion, through uncertainty, through moments when I wasn't even sure how to love myself. And instead of protecting what you gave me, there were times when I mishandled it. There were times when I took your presence for granted, believing somehow that you would always be there. The truth is, I didn't fully understand your value when I had the chance to show it. I thought there would always be more time. More conversations. More opportunities to make things right. More chances to tell you how much you meant to me. But life has a way of teaching lessons through absence. And when I felt the distance between us, I finally understood how much of my world had your fingerprints on it. I know I hurt you. I know there were nights when you wondered why I couldn't be the person you needed me to be. I know there were moments when my actions contradicted my feelings, leaving you confused and questioning everything. Looking back, I understand why you felt the way you did. If I were standing where you stood, would have felt hurt too. The hardest part is knowing that some of your pain could have been avoided if I had simply been more honest. More vulnerable, more mature, and more willing to face my fears. Instead, I let my own struggles create walls between us. I let pride speak when love should have spoken. I let fear make decisions that my heart never agreed with. There were things I never told you. Not because I didn't feel them, but because I was afraid. Afraid of being vulnerable. Afraid of being rejected. Afraid of not being enough. The irony is that in trying to protect myself, I ended up hurting the one person I never wanted to hurt. You deserved consistency. You deserved clarity. You deserved reassurance. You deserved a love that made you feel safe instead of uncertain. And while I may not have given you those things the way I should have, please never mistake my failures for a lack of love. My mistakes came from my own unresolved battles, not from a lack of care for you. I think about the memories we created together. The conversations that lasted for hours. The moments that felt effortless. The connection that seemed to exist beyond explanation. Those memories stay with me. They don't fade. They don't lose their meaning. If anything, they become more valuable as time passes. I know there were moments when you felt unseen. I know there were times when you wished I would simply acknowledge what you were feeling instead of avoiding it. If I could go back, I would listen more. I would hold space for your emotions. I would stop trying to find an escape route whenever things became uncomfortable. You taught me lessons that no one else could teach. You showed me parts of myself I didn't know existed. You revealed wounds I had buried and truths I had spent years avoiding. Being connected to you changed me. It challenged me. It forced me to confront who I was and who I needed to become. For a long time, I blamed circumstances. I blamed timing. I blamed everything except myself. But growth requires accountability, and accountability means acknowledging the role I played. I cannot change the past. I cannot undo the choices I made. But I can own them, so today, I own them. I own the moments I disappeared when you needed reassurance. I own the times I avoided difficult conversations. I own the confusion my actions created. I own the tears I caused. I own the disappointment. I own the distance. And most importantly, I own the fact that you deserved better from me. If I could sit across from you right now, I wouldn't spend my time making excuses. I wouldn't try to justify what happened. I would simply tell you the truth. The truth is that losing your trust became one of the biggest regrets of my life. The truth is that I never stopped caring. The truth is that your absence taught me lessons your presence couldn't. The truth is that I wish I had understood sooner what I understand now. I don't expect forgiveness. I don't expect everything to suddenly be okay. Healing doesn't work that way. Trust doesn't magically rebuild itself. Pain doesn't disappear because someone says sorry, but I hope you know that my regret is real. I regret every message I didn't send, every conversation I avoided, every opportunity one missed to make you feel loved, every moment you doubted your worth because of my inability to communicate what was in my heart. You were never difficult to love. You were never too much. You were never the problem. The problem was that I hadn't yet become the version of myself capable of showing up fully. And for that, I am deeply sorry. I know you've had to heal wounds that I helped create. I know you've had to find strength in places where I should have been offering support. I know you've had to carry questions that never received answers. If those questions still exist, I hope this message provides at least some clarity. My silence was never your rejection. My distance was never your lack of value. My struggles were never a reflection of your worth. You were worthy then. You are worthy now. And you will always be worthy. No matter where life takes us, I hope you never allow my mistakes to become the lens through which you see yourself. You are extraordinary. You are strong. You are compassionate. You are resilient. And you deserve a love that recognizes those qualities every single day. I don't know what the future holds. None of us do. But I know that meeting you changed me forever. Some people enter our lives and leave a permanent mark on our souls. They become part of our story no matter where the path leads. You are one of those people for me. Thank you for every lesson. Thank you for every memory. Thank you for every moment of patience you offered. Thank you for seeing potential in me even when I couldn't see it in myself. And thank you for loving me in ways I didn't fully appreciate until much later. I carry that love with me. I carry the lessons with me. I carry the regret with me. But most of all, I carry the hope that one day, when you look back on our story, the pain will no longer be the loudest part. I hope the growth becomes louder. I hope the lessons become clearer. I hope the healing becomes stronger than the hurt. You deserved honesty from me, so here it is. I know this is on me. I know I let you down. Trust me, I regret every moment of how I've made you feel, and if I could change one thing, it would be making sure you never had to question how much you meant to me. Because the truth is, you meant more than I ever knew how to say. And maybe that's the saddest part of all. No matter how much time passes, a part of me will always wish I had told you sooner.